so desperate and you literally have no time to study. Girl, stop! No! Cue the intro. Hi everyone! Oh my gosh, I haven't done this in a while. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. It is me, David. And I'm bringing to you a brand new video. Yes, 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 oh yeah. That's me. If you clicked this video, you're probably wondering, how do you study the night before? Well, I'm here, to teach you. So you better listen. Just a little warning, precaution. If by any means you have 2 weeks, a week, 5 days, or even 2 days, I'd say click out of this video because this is how to study the night before. And if you have more than one night, why do you need these tips? Like, just go and study, girl. Study. Read your books. Get that A. And I'll see you in my next video. Oh my gosh, bye. It sounds like I'm ending it. Okay, anyways. Here are a few of my essential tips on how to study the night before. It kind of works for me. If you want that A+, okay, maybe not an A+, I would say like an 80, 90. It's like a B. Then these would work for you. Like I'm passing and I'm kind of doing well, but like I'm not my best, but like it's the night before, so like whatever. Like if you're looking for those kind of grades, you clicked on the right video. Hey girl, I feel like no one's gonna take me seriously if I just look like this. So, I have my glasses. And these are prescription, I promise. I do wear glasses. That is nothing but the truth. I'm blind. It's very sad. But anyways, don't it look smarter? Don't answer that. I brought a drink and a snack. So if you want to do that too, the appropriate time to do that is now. You got it? Okay, let's go. Don't you love my nails? I know it's not a nail video, but hi. Oh, yes. I'm green, neon green realness. Hi. Okay. Okay. So, here we go. How to study the night before. You're welcome. My tip number 1 is, it's not really a tip. It's more of like a software that's an option for you. And this isn't sponsored, trust me. If it was, I would be bawling right now. But my tip number 1, a software or app you could use is Quizlet. I really believe this app, that's why I'm recommending it to you, where you can make your own flashcards, view other people's flashcards, and you just learn. And it's really effective. You type all your notes, and then you have them ready to go for you to review. Like, so basically what connects to that, to my tip number 1 is, don't write your notes. Don't waste your time, babe. Don't waste your time, girl. Like, I feel like writing your notes is such a hassle, especially the night before. Like, you're literally gonna spend your entire however many hours writing every single point down, when instead you could have typed it already and learned the information by continuously reading it. So, tip number 1, if it wasn't clear enough that it was tip number 1, is that type your notes, don't write them. And use apps like Quizlet, because literally, Quizlet is so effective. Like, you have your own flashcards and a digital copy. You can have it on your phone, your laptop. It's so convenient, and like, it's so easy. Like, you just type and study. Like, there's no writing, there's no fuss, and it's easy to do. It's helpful for me, so maybe you could use that as well. My tip number 2 is to use your online resources. This kind of connects to tip number 1, but I'm telling you, if you search on Google, search your course code or your subject or the topic or unit you're learning, and literally look up practice quiz, flashcards, or Quizlet again. And literally all these answers that other students have will probably pop up. So there you go, sis. Like, use them. Just make sure that information is accurate and you can learn from notes that are already made for you that's out there in public. So be smart and look at your online resources. That's tip number 2. My tip number 3 is to just have great notes throughout the semester. Don't be that girl or boy, not assuming, to freaking take photos of the board and never look back at it. No, that is never gonna help you, sweetie. I'm just gonna tell you that now. That is not gonna help you. It has not helped me. All the photos of PowerPoint slides in my camera roll right now, I've never looked at them since. And you probably won't look at them either. So, my tip for you is to write all your notes, condense, use so many short forms. By the time for the test, or the exam in this case, you have all these notes ready. And what I would do, I would star or like freaking take like a sticky note and bookmark it. And then you literally have all your notes ready to go, ready to use, that you've been piling up throughout the semester. Like, you don't even have to rewrite it. You basically have the study guide in your freaking hands. So that is my tip number 3. Make great notes throughout the semester. Be that girl. Be that studious person. And then it will help you in the long run. My tip number 4. Girl, I'm gonna run out of fingers at one point, so I'm just gonna stop doing that. Okay, my tip number 4 is to prioritize like the most important concepts, formulas in your unit or whatever topic you're learning, and just study that instead of going to every specific little detail. When all you need to know are the main concepts, and then you'll be able to understand the little ones, you know? Like, think of the big picture and then look at the small details. So relating to that, you could literally look at chapter summaries in your textbook, or if it's a subject like math, like just remember the formulas so that when you're doing the questions, you have them for you. Okay, and by relating to like focusing on what's more important, the bigger picture, look at what's worth more marks in your test, exam, or whatever. Like, don't spend so much time on multiple choice, darling. Like, if your teacher gives you hints on what's going to be worth a lot, then you should probably study that instead of something she didn't mention at all, or some small definition, you know? So, look at the big picture, look at the important concepts, and then secondary information could be the little definitions and little details here and there. Tip number 6. I think we're on tip number 6. For multiple choice questions, the answer is always B or C. Okay, probably not always. Like, there's one of those weird teachers that put A or Z. Huh. Gross. But literally, if you do not know the answer and you already did elimination and you're like, what the heck, I still don't know, it's probably B or C. Going into the topic of multiple choice, if there are questions that you for sure just don't know the answer to, my advice is don't use multiple letters. Don't go, for this number I'll do A, for this number I'll do B, and number 7 I'll do C, and number 8 I'll do D, because I really don't know. Girl, stop! No! Choose one letter and keep that same route. Like, if you really don't know, like, make it B, 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 because for sure, unless your teacher is hella weird, one of them is gonna be right, and boom, you got your answer. Congrats. Rather than A, B, C, D, and then the possibility of having them all wrong, because your chances are only 25%, and you want to make them higher per question. Tip number 7. Girl, this is the most helpful tip of all. Acronyms. Acronyms save my life. You have to memorize something. Just look at the first letter, and if it sounds like a word, perfect. And they'll help you to memorize. Like freaking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, WTF. Like, it's so easy to memorize. It's a little acronym word for you. And you could use it to study. So, like, Oh no, what are the days of the week? WTF? You know, like acronyms are so helpful. Well, going to the topic of acronyms, you could make your own like little formulas or like secret cheat sheet things with the first letters. So like, I'm just give an example. Oh, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Rip. That's like, you could use another sentence to memorize that, and it's like, my very eager mother just served us 9 pizzas. Boom. Acronym, sentence, and it helps you memorize. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. I said that in the right order, right? Doesn't matter. But anyways, acronyms, they're helpful, and you should use them. Just saying. Okay. Here's my... I'm not counting anymore. Here's my next tip. Before you write the test, literally look at the short answer questions just to know what you're getting into. That's really helpful for me, in my opinion. My advice, if there's a formula in your head right now and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna forget this, I might be on the test. Write it down, girl. Write it down in the corner. And then you have it to look at once the test is gonna start. This is tips for to study the night before, right? If you're like really, oh, this is big, really desperate, I have another tip. And if you do follow this, you're free, you're welcome to, but I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna judge you. If you're so desperate and you literally have no time to study, ask a friend. Ask them, hey, can you send me a photo of your review? Thanks. That makes you a bad friend, but it works. But seriously, your last option is just to have your good friends and let them send you the review. And if they're really nice, they would send it to you, and you will both pass the test. Hopefully. So, if that's the route you want to go with, do that. But that just shows you're lazy and you probably don't care for your friend. You're a bad friend. But do what you can to pass. So, you're free to use that. And that is all the tips for today, you guys. Why am I so hyper? Like, who really cares for studying? Like, I don't really study. Like, I'm just perfect and I get all A's out studying. Like, I'm just giving you this because I'm already perfect, and I'm giving you more tips just because I want to. Like, this straw, I'm just saying, is reusable, and that's pretty hot. You should get one. Those are the tips. You can use them to study for your upcoming exams, tests, and for future purposes. And my one lesson for you, if you don't want to follow these tips, is just to time manage. Don't be a lazy little Be very hardworking throughout the semester, and if this is one of your slumps, one of your downfalls, you have these tips to use, and just try to study, do your best, no matter what. If you're that one girl who's like, oh my gosh, I have a test in 3 hours, or next period, I'm not gonna pass, this is not for me, then you probably won't pass. But if you're optimistic, and you at least think and believe that you can pass, you will, and that's all you need. You don't need the study tips in the world, you don't need the textbook. Okay, I'm kind of exaggerating, maybe you do, but I'm just saying, continue to believe in yourself and work hard for those grades, girl. Make me proud, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you think. If you have any study tips for me or to share to anybody. Subscribe to my channel, of course, duh, you already know it. And also that bell button so you're notified for every single time I upload a video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys. You want a hot body? You want a Maserati? Lamborghini? Pet martinis? Look hot in a bikini. You better work. I just killed my boyfriend.